Here's the truth no one wants to admit. The most productive people, they're not working harder and they're definitely not more disciplined. They just got tired of grinding, so they built backdoors to escape it. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 7 trapdoors lazy people use to get more done with less effort, less time, and 0 burnout. Because right now, your productivity system isn't just broken, it's a trap. Every day, you walk through the same exact doors of stress, overwhelm, and guilt. Most people try to push through, but I'm gonna take you room by room and show you the trapdoor out. Let's open the first room, the motivation morgue. This room's filled with your goal boards, your ambitious quotes, and your unfinished journals, all echoing a past version of you that wanted to try. Now you feel tired, nothing sparks that action anymore, but it doesn't have to be that way. Here's the lazy trapdoor to make sure it doesn't. Lazy people don't wait for motivation, they eliminate the ramp up. Every recurring task starts with a trigger that skips the decision process. If you're studying, you can set your browser to automatically open to Quizlet. When you're applying for jobs, you can have a pre-filled resume template. All you have to do is switch out the company's name. Lazy people don't find motivation, they remove friction so it's as easy as possible. You don't need energy, you just need motion, and then action becomes automatic. But just as you escape the motivation morgue, you step into another one, only this one's a bit worse. You see color-coded calendars, perfect time blocks, and the ideal daily routine all taped to the wall. It looks productive, but it's a lie, because that isn't your life. That's not who you truly are day to day. It's a shrine to your perfect self, the one who wakes up right away, doesn't scroll, and goes to bed early. But that's not who shows up most days, and when your system expects perfection, it collapses. I'll show you how to escape this with the floor standard. But first, if this video is helping, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I cut through all the noise to only give you what actually works. The floor standard doesn't aim for perfection, it aims for sustainability. You need a system with 2 operating modes. High energy for when you're feeling good, low energy on those off days. But here's the trick, both still move you forward. Supposed to study but feel a little bit dead? Just study 20 minutes on the class that matters the absolute most. That's your floor. If you're feeling great, have 3 hours of deep work. It's the same system, just in a different operating mode. Lazy people do the amount they feel like they can handle, and that's what allows them to stay consistent without burning out. But let's walk into room number 3, the friction loop. It isn't loud, it isn't chaotic, it's very subtle, but that's what makes it dangerous. This room is full of micro hurdles. Opening the right doc, remembering where you left off, figuring out which tab you were on. It doesn't feel like failure, it feels like procrastination. So to deal with it, you go on your phone again. Not because you're lazy, but because starting is too damn complicated. Let me show you the trapdoor you can use to break this loop. Lazy people never start from scratch. Leave yourself a shortcut you can use the next day. Just put a sticky note on where exactly you were reading and say, start here. 5 seconds can save you 15 minutes of figuring out what you're supposed to do. Because when you don't have to rebuild the entire runway, you can land right where you took off. Now let's cover the last solo trapdoor, because after this, I'm gonna share with you a system that breaks through 3 rooms all at once. But first, we need to look at one of the most convincing lies in general productivity advice. Room number 4, the focus mirage. Tabs open, notes out, to-do list in motion. It feels like work, but then you look back and nothing was really done. It's motion overload, and it tricks your brain into thinking you're being successful. You end the day drained, but can't name a single thing you completed. Here's how lazy people cut through the fog fast using the lazy kill switch. Because the real enemy isn't distraction, it's leakage. You know, when you let a task slip into the next one before finishing it, you're half doing 5 things, and instead of being focused, your time's evaporating through the cracks. So use the lazy kill switch. No more than 1 task at a time, no more than 3 tasks in a day. If you can be lazy and limit the amount of things you're working on, you'll see better results for each. It's hard, but it works, because lazy people don't win by doing more, they win by cutting losses early. Now at this point, you've escaped the solo rooms. These were quicksand pits. They're annoying, but easily fixable. But the next 3, they're not rooms, they're an entire loop. A burnout cycle that looks productive, but's keeping you stuck. So instead of just giving you 3 more trapdoors, I'm giving you an entire system, the lazy operating system. I'll show you exactly how it works in a second, but first let me walk you through the loop that it solves. So you start your day in reaction mode, checking emails, checking notifications, checking texts. Then you grind through your productive task and feel like you're drifting by the end of the day. Then you're drained with nothing at all to show for it. These are all different problems, but the same trap, and it repeats every day. Thankfully, the lazy operating system solves all of this. It's a 3-rule framework you can build your entire day around. Rule number 1, output before input. Before you check anything, Texts, emails, notifications, do one thing that moves you closer towards your goals. Could just be 10 minutes of studying, drafting, planning, playing music. It doesn't matter. It just has to be for yourself. Lazy people don't fight the urge to check notifications. They just delay it as long as possible. So focus on starting the day on your own terms. Rule number 2. Know what you're really playing for. It's easy to fill your day with productive tasks and still feel lost. So at the beginning of every single week, ask yourself what actually matters. Not what looks good, not what everyone else is doing, but what's something that actually progresses you forward. Grades, hobbies, job offers, skills, it could literally be anything. It just has to be something that you're actually motivated to do. Because when you know what truly matters, you can drop the rest without guilt. Because lazy people are great at doing less on purpose. Rule number 3, close the loop. Every day, complete a small recap. Lazy people don't wonder if they're making progress, they track it. But not with a 10-step Notion dashboard. 2 simple questions. What actually moved the needle today, and what's the next step? Because when you can see the progress, you don't need motivation, you build momentum. Now you got the blueprint. 4 trapdoors to escape quicksand traps, 3 rules to beat the loop, and a system that works even on your worst days. If you want more videos like this with strategies that cut through all of the fluff, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I drop a video every Sunday, and I don't make content for perfectly productive people. I make it for people like us, who want to win even when they don't really feel like it. I'm gonna link a video on one of these sides. It's my $0 tech stack that completely organized my entire life. Thanks for watching.